misconception that high school coaches are good people and do a good job, and AAU coaches are bad people and do a bad job. I just don't think that's true. There are great high school coaches, there's great AAU coaches, there's bad high school coaches, and there's bad AAU coaches. So I guess that's just my biggest takeaway from recruiting-wise. A lot of AAU coaches treat their kids better and are better people to their kids. That's why they like AAU more.
So, I mean, I got a good question for you. So, from a recruiting standpoint, is there something that you look for differently when you watch AAU versus a high school basketball game?
Sure. I mean, I think, yeah, I can just talk. I mean, AAU games and high school games are completely different. Some kids are really good in AAU games. Some kids are really good in high school games. If you look at either one individually, you're not painting the full picture. There's kids that are great AAU players that can't play high school. A lot of times those guys struggle in college because the reason they can't play high school is they can't play in structure. There's the same kids that are really good high school players, but they average 30 a game, but they go in an AAU game where other guys are athletic and they can't get by them. Those kids struggle in college as well. So I think as a college coach, you can't look at either one as the answer. It's got to be a combination of both things and kind of combining what you see at both levels.
Coach, I think that was well said, so I won't even try to add to that. And before I even try to answer this question, I just need to say this. Bijo, I owe you an apology. This is tremendous. This room should be filled with young people. I think about when I'm in the van and I'm driving with our players, and I'm talking about Debris Fletcher. Man, that boy was a dog. Man, you should have seen Greg Brown. They're here talking about their experiences, and we don't have our young people here to hear about it. So this time next year when you do this place is going to be packed. To try to touch just a little bit on the answer to the question, one of the things that I appreciate about AAU is that we do get to build different relationships oftentimes than high school coaches, and you're able to meet every kid's individual needs because your time restrictions are unlimited. I see my AAU kids 3-4 times a week all year round. So that's a big plus. And for many of our kids, particularly the kids that I have in my program, the hell with a basketball coach. They need like mentors, they need father figures, they need those type of relationships. The downside of AAU, and one of the things that's really tough for me, is when you play AAU so often, you're playing so many games, kids get accustomed to losing. That drives me crazy. If you're on a pretty good AAU basketball team, you're going to play 50, 60 games. And if you're really, really good, you're still going to lose 6, 8, 10, 12 games. And I think that kids don't despise losing like I despise losing, or like many of you despise losing, which then makes winning less important. And so that's one of the things that I really struggle with for me, particularly with my kids. If we lose a game and they're in the van laughing 15 minutes later, like that bothers me. And that's one of the things that I think can translate to not being as good of a basketball player at the collegiate level, where the difference between you and the next kid is very, very slim. And toughness matters, being mentally tough, and sometimes I think AAU can chip away at that.
I think the biggest part of AAU is, part of it is, we don't play at the right levels. I mean, I think guys sometimes overshoot themselves or think they're better than what they are, or people tell them they're better than what they are. And so they go try to play maybe at a high level when they should be playing maybe at a mid-level, or maybe at a low level when they should be playing at a high level. So I think you got to find the right fit for yourself individually. Don't just go because of the name or because of the shoe. You got to find the right fit for you individually, where you can develop and get better at it. Because if not, you just be on the team, collecting shoes, and going on trips. And sometimes kids use trips to get out the city, and sometimes they don't leave the city. So I mean, I think you got to pick the right level for yourself to be successful.
Come on, man. I actually want to tell them as far as from an officiating standpoint, because I mean I spoke to a referee in Washington D.C. this summer, and he told me AAU messes with the kids sometimes as far as defense, because I got to officiate 18 games today, so I can't call everything. So now this kid, as far as
that's absolutely right. When you have a game on the hour, you can't come in there and nitpick like I was talking about earlier. Which is in the rules. You can't stop anyone's progress or whatnot. But when you have games on the hour, a little hand check and rough play, you might let that go.